Okay, so just give me a split second here to. Yeah, it's not doing what I want it to do. Just give me a split second. I'm just going to share this into my group. Mediums supporting mediums. There we go. Okay, perfect. Oh, no, I'm not there yet. Sorry. Now, of course, it's not going to work. Good grief. Okay, let's head out of here. Give me a split second. I'm almost where I want to be. Okay. There we have it. Okay. There, I am where I want to be now. That took a bit of a delay. Okay, all right. So I am Spiritual Guide Cheryl. I am a spiritual medium and I am a mediumship mentor, which means I have the gift and the ability to work with and communicate with spirit, giving spirit a voice, as well as I work with and support ladies who are struggling with their abilities to help them to become confident mediums and successful business owners. Okay. All right, today I am very interested to talk to you about why doing free readings is killing your business and what to do about it or how to fix it. All right, so first thing, I'm sure you're aware, but in case you're not aware, I'm going to say this anyway. I've said this many times. If you follow me for any length of time, you've heard me say this before. However, doing free readings is only attracting those looking for free readings. Right? Does that make sense? Okay. So by doing free readings, you're only attracting those looking for free readings. They have no intentions of paying for readings that you are offering. They have no intentions of giving monetary investment to you, energy exchange as well, for your services. There's no intention there. And those are the people you're attracting by doing free readings. We want you to be attracting your ideal client. Now, of course, ones that are going to invest in your readings first and foremost. But you're going to want to work with people that you want to work with. That's super important as well, is working with those that are very easy to work with. You don't want clients that are difficult. You don't want clients that are blocked. You don't want clients that are resistant to your messages. None of that is fun to work with. And I've been there. You would like to attract the ideal client. So when I say ideal client, I mean somebody that you would like to work with, somebody who's happy to invest in your sessions, somebody who you are excited to get up each and every day to look at your schedule full of bookings, sessions, readings, whatever you want to call them, and be excited to be there. Not somebody who's like, oh, I've got them again. Oh my God. And doing free readings is only exhausting you. There's no advantage to doing free readings at all, ever. None, nothing at all. Okay, Kara, I would really like a spirit reading. I would like some closure on someone who recently passed this month and year. Love and light to you. I do not do readings actually, but I can hook you up with my girls that I have trained to do readings. That's not what we're here for. So I'm going to continue. All right, so for some mediums that are doing their readings and they have people coming to them and they're like, oh, I just can't afford this. Oh, I just don't have the money for this. It can appear to those mediums like their prices are too high. Like they just are asking way too much and expecting their clients to pay an enormous amount of money to invest in the healings or the sessions or the readings that you're offering. And some mediums even take the time to lower their prices. I know a lot of mediums are already charging $50, which to me is an insanely low amount to be charging, because a lot of mediums are charging for the 1 hour session. So $50 for a 1 hour session is insanely low. I'm hoping many charge $150 for a 30-minute session. And if your mind is blown about that, I might need to have to work with you, or at least have a chat with you. Not a judgmental chat, but I like how I can help you chat. Now, what I have found with this little circumstance, some of the mediums lower their prices. Oh my God, I'm charging way too much, and I just want to help you. I want to help you with your closure. I want to help you with your healing. I want to help you with all of that. And my prices are way too high for you, so I'm going to lower my prices for you. Now, first of all, that is not a very good business tactic. So if I was to go into the grocery store and I want a jug of milk and I walk up to the manager and I'm like, I can't afford $5 for this jug of milk. I got 6 kids back here that need this milk. I can't afford the jug of milk. So can you lower your prices so I can buy your jug of milk? What do you think the store manager is going to do? Sorry, we got staff to pay. We have lights that need to stay on for our customers to come in and see when they're here. We've got power to pay for so that we can run the tills and we can run all the computers and we can run all the freezers and all the refrigeration units to house the milk that you're about to buy. We got the trucks that we got to pay to deliver all the materials to us. We got all this overhead. I can't lower my milk price because you can't afford it. I can't do that. So the Safeway or the grocery store manager isn't going to go, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Yes, here, let me lower that for you, and I'll be happy to give it to you at a discounted rate or free. Here you go. Go feed your 6 children on this free jug of milk. It doesn't work like that. You're going to walk into the grocery store or the department store and you're going to pay the full price or you don't get it. This is your business. I want you to treat it like a business and not treat it like it's a hobby and not treat it like it's the Salvation Army giving things away for very low prices. You're not a charity. You're a business. Now, what ends up happening, and what I have experienced in the past, many years ago, of course, is I've had somebody come in, and when I was doing personal readings, they would come in to me and say, oh my God, I know I just can't afford this. I'm so sorry. I can't afford to pay the, whatever it was I was charging at the time. I think it was $100 at that time for a reading. I'm so sorry. I can't. So I would say, because I was in the position that you're probably in right now. And I would say, oh my God, okay, you know what? I'll cut you a break. Here you go. Whatever I cut the break to, I give them a discount. I would cut them a break for the reading that I was giving with my full energy, my full attention, my full abilities. Here you go. I'm cutting you a break. You know what would happen next? Is I would see them on Facebook. I would see them around town. I would see them somewhere and they just got a gorgeous tattoo that cost them hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. I see them just getting their hair done, which cost them hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. I see they just bought a car, which cost them hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. I'd seen that they had just went and bought some significant whatever, purchase, investment, whatever you want to call it. But just a week ago, you told me you didn't have any money. Just a week ago, you told me how broke you are. So I'm really hoping that what I'm trying to drive home here is people may say, I can't afford this. I don't have the money. And I mean, truthfully, yes, there are some people in a tight financial situation. No judgment. I understand that. But the majority of people that say how they can't afford this, they don't have the money, how broke they are, only want a deal. How many times have you been to a restaurant and someone's flipping out because they didn't get whatever it is they wanted to get, and the manager's like, oh my God, I'll give that to you for free. That was the tactic. That was the whole purpose. They want free stuff, and they will stop at nothing to get the free stuff. They will go out of their way to get the free stuff. Another really quick example here is I know Tim Hortons was offering, this is a long time ago, was offering, what the heck were they even offering? Something that you got, I think a 4-pack or a 5-pack or whatever they are, of Timbits, the little tiny round donuts. I don't remember exactly the deal because A, I'm not a donut person, and B, that didn't sit with me. However, my cousin was like, oh my God, I got to go to Tim Hortons to get these donuts. So you're going to, so anyway, she goes to Tim Hortons. She gets these donuts. And for those in the States, Tim Hortons is like Starbucks, only a different brand. Um, she goes to get these donuts that she didn't even need because they were free. I don't remember the promotion. I just remember she went to Tim Hortons to get these donuts because they were free. She didn't need them. She just wanted them. So people don't need the stuff they're getting. They just want them for free. And I'm not talking about getting a reading, because people need the readings. They need the healing. My whole point of that, driving home this point, is people will go out of their way to get free stuff. And that includes mediumship readings. So the next time somebody says to you, oh my God, I can't afford that. I don't have the money. I cannot invest in this. I want you to think of this video. And I want you to say to yourself, are they really in a tight financial situation and they really can't afford this? Or am I going to see them the next day and they're going to have this brand new hundreds of thousands of dollars of car or whatever? I want you to ask yourself that, because I'm telling you, it happens every single day. Now, the next thing that's killing your business by doing free readings is, how on earth are you sustaining yourself? How on earth are you paying your bills? Because you also have a mortgage or rent to pay. You also have a car to pay for. And if the car's paid off, you got insurance and gas and registration to pay for. And not to mention all the maintenance of that vehicle. You will have to eat, so you have groceries to pay for. You're going to need to have power and gas to run the utilities in your home, so you got that to pay for. You now have to work online, so you got the internet to pay for. You got your phone bill to pay for. You got all your kids' expenses to pay for. You got all your expenses to pay for. So if you're giving away free readings or readings that are less than $100, how on earth are you sustaining yourself? The blunt answer is you're not, which means you now have to go get a 9-to-5 job that's exhausting you, that you really would rather be doing healing work, and you can't because you are too tired. So coming home after a very, very long day at your 9-to-5 and having to now help people. So now you got to market yourself, because as a business owner, it's important to market yourself. You have to get seen. Without being seen, nobody knows you're out there. So you got to do the marketing, and then you got to do the readings. And if you are exhausted from your 9-to-5, you're helping a whole lot less people. You are running a hobby and not a business. And you still have your bills to pay and run a business, and you're not doing any of that because you're giving it all away for free. Okay, so what to do about this? Well, clearly, we need to charge for our readings. This is the only way that we're going to sustain our business, sustain ourselves, and be able to help people and have the self-worth that we know that we have, the self-confidence that we have to charge for our readings. Now, if you are sitting back going, oh my God, like if you're wigging out right now about having to charge for your readings, this is where you're going to have to get a little bit of help and support. Now, we have in our program, I have room for 2 more ladies. I only work with 4 at a time. That's it, because I put a lot of energy, a lot of support. I hold a lot of space to work with you, to support you, to help you, to understand and develop your mediumship abilities so that you know how to do a reading start to finish. B, how to develop your confidence as a medium. So we're going to have to do readings, right? Because I need to understand where you're at with your abilities and how to move you forward with your abilities and how to help you build the confidence. So if you're sitting back going, oh my God, I can't charge for these readings, there's something right there that's kind of holding you back, and we need to figure that out, because in order to have a business as a medium, you have to charge for your readings. Now, if you're looking for that help and that support, I would love to be able to have a conversation with you. Let's get together, have a 30-minute conversation so I can understand where you're at and where you want to go with your abilities and your business and your mediumship readings. Now, if you're looking for that help, reach out to me. Comment on this video, whatever that looks like for you. And if you're looking for more information, great. I can give you all the information that you're looking for. Just comment below, and we can I can answer any questions that you might have. If you're ready for that next step, that would be a conversation with me, and I would love to be able to do that. Let's find out if we're fit to work together. Let's find out if this program is what you're looking for. And let's find out if I can even help you with your situation, with your readings, with your confidence, and get you set up for business as a medium. Now, inside this business, you can go on to do group readings. I can teach you how to do group readings. If you're interested to teach people mediumship, I can teach you how to teach people mediumship. This is going to help you with, if you're looking to do psychic festivals, I can help you with all of that. The point I'm driving home right now is I'd like you to charge for your readings a minimum of $150 for a 30-minute reading. And if that is wigging you out, you might need a little bit of help and support to get over those blocks, to get over those hurdles, and turn this into a business that will sustain you, that will support you, building a business that will last you a lifetime, and not having to go to a 9-to-5 and coming home exhausted and coming home wore out and not being excited to doing these readings because you're too tired to do them. If any of that makes any sense, I invite you to comment below, message me, ask a few questions. I'd be happy to answer them. And like I said, if you're ready for that next step, let's have a conversation together and help me help you. All right, I am sending so much love, and we will chat again soon. Bye-bye.